For outstanding research accomplishments, the Society for Range Management is pleased to honor Dr. Sam Fuhlendorf with the 2023 W.R. Chapline Research Award. Dr. Samuel D. Fuhlendorf's work has shaped and advanced the field of rangeland ecology, conservation, and management profoundly. Undoubtedly, a generation from now, Sam Fuhlendorf will be recognized as someone whose original and creative ideas have revolutionized the way rangeland ecosystems are managed. He is focused on how herbivory and livestock grazing interact with climate and fire to determine land cover and plant community dynamics. Sam Fuhlendorf's early research contributed to the transition from traditional Clemensian perspectives on vegetation change in drylands to the state and transition perspective, currently being actively researched by dryland ecologists worldwide and adopted by federal land management agencies, including the U.S. Forest Service, the Bureau of Land Management, and the National Resources Conservation Service. Most recently, he has been developing a novel ecological approach for the management of subhumid, semi-arid, and arid landscapes based on pyrrhic herbivory. This concept, which embodies the interactive ecological effects of fire and grazing known to be critical for maintaining landscape scale, heterogeneity, and biodiversity in grasslands, is revolutionizing rangeland management. Traditional grazing management often focused on maximizing livestock production via practices that tended to reduce landscape heterogeneity, such as uniform prescribed burning and animal stocking, and reduce biodiversity of both plants and herbivores. In contrast, the pyrrhic herbivory approach pioneered and championed by Sam, often called patch burn grazing, is founded on a deep understanding of the fire-grazing interaction and the role of the disturbance-driven heterogeneity in grassland ecosystems. It seeks to apply these principles to more sustainably manage grasslands and the native biodiversity they support. Pyrrhic herbivory combines spatially and temporally explicit applications of prescribed fire with grazing by native or domestic herbivores, thereby enabling land managers to optimize the capacity of the landscape to support livestock production, while concurrently promoting a broad portfolio of ecosystem services and enhancing biological diversity. The beneficial effects of pyrrhic herbivory have been well documented by Sam and colleagues through a prestigious output in the refereed literature. Sam's passion for academic excellence is evidenced in a research record to be envied by academicians. He has published widely and in some of the most prestigious ecological journals, such as the Philosophical Transactions of the Royal Society, Bioscience, Conservation Biology, Global Ecology and Biogeography, and Ecological Applications. His research productivity has been breathtaking. To date, he has published more than 225 peer-reviewed papers on ecological science and the application of its principles to natural resource management. This body of work has garnered over 14,600 citations and represents some of the most widely referenced work on the interactions between fire and grazing on rangelands. Sam has sustained his high level of productivity with funding from diverse sources, including the NSF, USDA NIFA, the Joint Fire Science Program, the Oklahoma Fish and Wildlife Service, and the Nature Conservancy. These awards total more than $40 million. Of particular note, Sam has been a leading architect of several transdisciplinary programs focusing on understanding social ecological phenomena on rangelands. The most recent example being the Prairie Project, a $10 million program aimed at increasing the use of pyrrhic herbivory across the Great Plains as a means for improving the productivity and resiliency of grasslands in the face of environmental change. Sam has received numerous awards and honors in recognition of his accomplishments, including a prestigious Sustained Lifetime Achievement Award from the Society for Range Management, a Regents Professorship at Oklahoma State University, and the Groendyke Chair in Wildlife Conservation. Dr. Fuhlendorf has had a profound impact on undergraduate and graduate education. He has developed and taught Oklahoma State University's largest ecology class, with an undergraduate enrollment of over 100 students per year. From 1997 to 2000, he also served as the advisor of the OSU Range Club, which provides students with novel out-of-the-classroom experiences and unique professional development and employment opportunities. He has been the principal advisor for 25 MS and 13 PhD students, and has mentored 9 postdocs. His service as a member of graduate student committees is also noteworthy. That he has been widely sought for his role is tangible evidence that he is highly valued as a colleague by his peers in graduate education and is widely recognized by graduate students as an outstanding mentor. His former students have gone on to productive careers in academia, NGOs, and government agencies. Indeed, 10 of his former mentees now hold tenure track positions at major universities. Collectively, Sam's postgraduate mentoring speaks well of his commitment to training the next generation of scientists, natural resource management specialists, and leaders. Dr. Fuhlendorf has actively engaged and participated in high level scientific discourse in many venues. He has delivered more than 100 invited presentations at national and international meetings, at management oriented workshops and field days, and at other universities. He has been the plenary speaker at a number of international conferences. He has a long history of involvement with stakeholders, including ranching groups, NGOs, state land management agency professionals, and municipalities across the central and southern Great Plains. Dr. Fuhlendorf's contributions to the Society for Rangeland Management are numerous. He is one of the top 5 most published and cited scientists in the world within the field of rangeland ecology. His service to SRM on its editorial board led to a significant transformation of the Society's journal to a higher impact journal that is now more broadly read among scientists and managers beyond just the range field. Dr. Fuhlendorf continues to contribute to the Society as a mentor, teacher, colleague, and strong advocate for the Society to always be science-based. In sum, Dr. Fuhlendorf is one of the premier grassland ecologists, and his contributions to our understanding and management of grasslands and savannas are enormous and long-lasting. It is the Society for Range Management's honor to present the W.R. Chapline Research Award to Dr. Sam Fuhlendorf.